All right, everyone, welcome. Happy Saturday morning. I hope you all are doing well. Easter weekend, probably have some fun plans going on. How many of you are going to Easter brunch? At least one, not many in here, but we have sold a lot of tickets, so it's going to be really busy in the lodge tomorrow. So that'll be really fun for everyone. I guess the first thing that we should start off with for anyone at home, if you're listening, please make sure to mute your microphones so that everybody can hear. And first big announcement, I will be taking over the Summiteer Lives. So I will be running these meetings when I'm not off-site. Of course, there will be some Saturday mornings that Paula will have to do it for me. For example, the Tulip Festival, I'm going to be gone that Saturday morning. So Paula will be in here sometimes, but these Summiteer Lives are going to focus primarily on what's happening in lifestyle and upcoming events and event reviews. It's going to be really similar, just the big boss isn't going to be in here. So yeah, I'm excited to get started. We are going to start as always. Uh-oh, there we go. All right, event review, swing into spring. I know this happened Friday before the last Summiteer, but there weren't pictures up or anything. I had an awesome time watching everybody dance at this event. Rockin' the Hood was great. They really showed up with some very classic songs, and people were very much in the spirit of the thing. Everybody got up and danced. The food and beverage team did a great job with the snacks. They came out looking beautiful. Those cookies, everybody wanted cookies, and they were the only thing that was completely eaten. So I think that everyone was really happy, and it was really fun to have some live music in the lodge. I think that it really just felt like a very lively evening. So I had a really great time. April Fool's Day Magic event. This event was pretty special for me because it was my first big in-house event that I planned on my own. I definitely learned a lot as coordinator, things I would do differently, things I would do better, but overall I think that it went really well. Taylor Kyle, our magician, was unbelievably talented. I got called up for one of the tricks that he was doing with the metal rings, and I swear there were no seams. I do not understand it, but I had a really good time watching and walking to all the tables and talking to everyone. So hopefully we'll do another magic show again. Maybe with a little bit different format. I know that there was a lot of just socializing during that event because he was doing tableside stuff, but I think that we're going to bring him in. He actually has a whole company of magicians and performers. So I think we're going to bring him in to do more of like a front-facing show that everybody can watch. Wanna Cupcake gave us those amazing cupcakes that were full of their little sprinkle surprise. It was a mess, but it was so fun. I thought that they were cute. So yeah, everyone had a pretty good time at that. And then I was lucky enough to go to Rainier's opening night with all of these lovely members. We had a fantastic time. We had a private box. We had food and drinks included. We got to meet the mascot, who is apparently a reindeer. I did not know that. He looks a lot like a moose to me, but his name is Rhubarb the reindeer, so that was fun. And there aren't any pictures up of it, but the fireworks show afterwards, oh my goodness, they really went all out. I expected just like maybe a few fun little fireworks. No, it was a full fireworks show. It was really great. And the best part, the Rainiers won 12-5. We had 2 3-run home runs, so it was an exciting game. All right, upcoming events. So we're really excited about this. The Thunderbirds made it to the playoffs. I just posted this yesterday, and there are only 5 tickets left. So these tickets are in high demand. If you want to come, We would love to have you. We're going to have a really good time. We've all got our own little section. No private box for this one, but it's going to be a really good time. It's been a long time since I've been to a hockey game, so I think that it will be exciting to say the least. Like I said, only 5 spots left, so make sure you go and sign up for this if you want to come to the game. Yes. All right, we've talked about the facials a few times, but there's only one slot left. It's the 9 a.m. slot, and the last day to register is April 10th. So make sure if you want to get a nice spring facial, the theme this month is relax and renew. So they're going to be like rejuvenation style facials. So make sure that you go and sign up for that. I've heard that Elise is amazing, and I highly recommend it. There's only one ticket left to the Tulip Festival. I know that a lot of people go in couples, but if anyone that is already registered for this knows a friend that maybe they want to bring, definitely encourage them to sign up. We would really like this event to get sold out because I think it's going to be really special to visit the tulip fields and pick our own tulip bouquets and then go to the Hibbold Cultural Center afterwards. And of course, there will be some outlet shopping in between, so that'll be fun. The last day to register for this is April 17th, so we still have some time to fill up that last slot. Yeah. Is that related? Outlets? Yes.
And so it's going to be in between the two, so I don't support people who want to ride with me about going in.
Yeah, so we have time after the tulip fields where everybody is invited to go down to the outlet malls, which are only like 8 minutes from the cultural center. So there will be a few hours where you can go shopping, have some lunch, and then make your way down to the cultural center. Yeah, it's going to be, I think that it's going to flow really well, and it's all sort of in line. So we'll go all the way up to the tulip fields and then start working our way home. We get closer to home with each stop that we have. So that will be helpful as well. All right, our wonderful wine steward, Catherine, has asked me to promote this event for her. The Sleight of Hand Cellars Wine Dinner is on April 18th. There are 18 seats left, and Catherine is doing seating choices. So if there are people that you want to sit with, you're able to email Catherine, and she will help make sure that everybody gets to sit with who they want to sit with. We're really excited to bring in the actual winemaker from the Sleight of Hand Cellars. His name is Trey Bush, and he's coming all the way from Walla Walla. So he's going to be super knowledgeable about these wines, as most of the winemakers are, and we're really excited for his presentation. All of the wines have, it's called Sleight of Hand because they have kind of magician-y style names. The lineup for the evening is Magician's Assistant Rosé, Enchantress Chardonnay, The Conjurer, The Illusionist Cabernet Sauvignon, and the Psychedelic Estate Syrah. So I think that that's going to be fun. And personally for me, I'm not much of a wine drinker, but the menu for this looks so amazing. We're going to be doing smoked Gouda arancini with rustic tomato sauce as the first course. We're doing Dino's take on fish and chips, which is a potato chip crusted halibut. I've had it before. It sounds strange, but it is so good. So good. Yeah, it's halibut, right? Yeah.
So usually when Catherine takes care of these things, she knows my total allergy to anything in the water. So so do I have to start doing that myself now, making sure everything knows every time? Or?
Well, Catherine is running this event, so if that's something that you've already spoken to her about, but as always, if you have a dietary restriction, it's best to just send a quick email just so we know for 100% sure. Of course. The third course is going to be a smoked brisket with a currant demi-glace. Absolutely delicious. And then we're doing a cherry ice cream baked Alaska as the final course. So extra fancy dessert for this one. I think this is going to be a really good time. Catherine's really excited about it, and There are 18 seats left. So make sure if you want to sign up that you go on MTL and get your spot. The last day to register is April 11th, so that deadline is coming up. Make sure that you sign up.
So speaking of Walla Walla, you know why they named it that?
Why did they name it Walla
They
Walla?
named it Walla Walla because it's a city so nice, they named it twice.
I love that. I'm sure there are several cities in America you could use that joke for, so it's multi-purpose. All right, we're bringing back Jenny for massages. There are, I think, 3 slots left for massages, so make sure you go and sign up. These are filling up really fast as well. We do these in 4 suits. They're table massages, and I've heard that Jenny takes really good care of our members. So make sure that you get your spot for that before they all sell out. All right, so we've been talking about pet stock for a while, but I've added a few new pet stock events for the final week in April. This is an event that I'm really excited for. It's called Paint Your Pet. So what it's going to be is you're going to register and send a picture of your pet to me, and I will pass it on to the artists, and they are going to sketch the picture of your pet onto a canvas, and then when we show up, it'll all be pre-sketched for you. You can sit and they will walk you through. It's like a very hands-on class about how to properly paint your pet. So you're gonna walk away with a canvas of a hand-painted photo of your pet, and it doesn't have to be your pet. If you don't have a pet, maybe you have a friend who does, and you can use a picture of that and give it as a gift. There are a lot of different options. And this is open for any pets. The artist specifically said she's done horses and lizards and guinea pigs. She did a chinchilla, she said. So absolutely any kind of pet that you feel like painting, please come. It's going to be very interactive. I'm bringing snacks because it's a 3-hour event. So I'm bringing snacks, and there will be wine for purchase. Basic wines, but they have like 6 different options. So if you want to have some drinks, you can do that. The event will be over at 1 o'clock, and it's going to be in Auburn. So if you feel like going out to lunch afterwards, there's some cute restaurants right there in downtown Auburn that would be a nice trip. Let's see. All right, I added this event as well. We're going to head down to the Lost Woods Brewery in Buckley. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's pretty new. They just opened up. This is gonna be a really good time. I think they allow pets, mostly dogs, because the pets have to be on a leash. So, so well-behaved leashed pets are welcome. The ticket price is going to include your first beer on us. And I'm giving away, all week I'll be giving away goodies for people that come to these pet stock events. We've got some pet stock branded toys and trinkets for you and your pet. And I'm doing my cooking demo on Monday, making homemade dog treats, and I'm gonna be making enough to hand out to all of the people that attend the pet stock events. So there'll be handmade dog treats, all sorts of fun stuff. The Lost Woods Brewery is all of the beer is made in Bonnie Lake using local water, and it is all handcrafted, all small barrel. I put all of the fun little specs in the description on MTL. So it's going to be, I think, really good beer, and I think it'll be a great time to just sort of hang out and have some fun with everyone and maybe their pets. Because people are invited to bring their pets, we will be meeting at Lost Woods. We're not going to be meeting at the lodge just so we don't have pets on property. So let's see. Okay, looks like I flew through that. I had so many slides this time, I was worried that I was going to go way over. So do we have any questions? Anything you want to talk about today? Yeah. The pool is going to be closed the last week of April for at least 3 weeks. Hold on. I don't know those dates off the top of my head. Yeah. Oh, there's my mouse. Let's figure it out. Let's get the answer. So we are not repairing anything. Nothing's broken. It's going to be just general maintenance. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I should know this. I've been planning events around it all month. All right, here we go. So the official dates that we have posted are April 24th through May 14th. So we did everything that we could to not line up the pool closure with spring break this year. I know that that was an issue last year. And yeah, we are hoping to get everything done in this time span. As usual, we have to bring in professional divers and we have to send off the parts to get repaired or maintained and then get them back. So yeah, we're hoping everything goes smoothly and we really think it will. Like I said before, Robert is amazing and he will be doing his very best to make sure that everything is on track for this.
Have you been relocate to the Y doing that interval for the use?
Anyone is welcome to go to the Y. We are not going to be coordinating anything down at the Y. If you're talking about member-led clubs, it would be best to reach out to the leader of the club and see if they have plans to relocate for that week, for those weeks.
But we would have laws to pay for members to the Y and they're not going to do that.
I don't think so because this is maintenance. It's not like what happened in the past when the pool was broken for a long time. So I think that that's why they did that in the past. But for this one, we're going to just try and get it done within the time slot and it shouldn't be that long. So I believe so. I will have to double check on that because I don't know for sure, but I do think that the spa will still be available.
Yeah. Robert said there'll be a few days it'll be down,
Mm-hmm.
just a few, for its maintenance, which is quick. He expects it to be open most of the time.
Yep, Barney is the spa king, so he always knows when the hot tub is open or closed. Yeah, most of the maintenance that's being done on the pool has to do with the hydraulics of the actual pool floor. So we're going to be doing, like Barney said, probably a little bit of general cleaning in the spa. And yeah, we expect that to be open for most of the time. Yeah.
Do we want to talk about Carl Cotton's new club member again?
Sure. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Well, Carl Cotton is a super mariner. You all probably know that. He worked there for many years. He has started up something that I misunderstood. So I don't think that he's heard about it and misunderstood it. He's calling it a seventh inning stretch or something.
Yeah.
And my impression was you come down here at the seventh inning. And I thought, oh, that's not going to work. They want to do that. And he said, no, you're here for the whole game. You know how they had the Seahawks party games here? They're having Mariner games, away games only.
Yeah, so you didn't misunderstand. The room is only officially booked for 1 hour during the middle of the game so that the seventh inning stretch can be celebrated. Carl will most likely be here for the entire game on those days, but the room is not guaranteed any more than that 1 hour slot. So what his idea was to sort of get some camaraderie amongst baseball fans and just sort of all get together for a short amount of time, maybe order some drinks from the bar, maybe some food, and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and just sort of have that little moment of camaraderie during the away games for the Mariners.
Okay, but if there's nothing going on in here, I mean, everybody can come.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's nothing going on in Hawks Nest, everybody can come and hang out for the entire game. I know that that's a little bit easier. I think there's only like 10 meetings that the 7th Inning Stretch Club will be doing during the season. So it's not a ton, but I think it'll be a good time. We'll see how many people show up. Like I mentioned in the interest meeting, we will be reevaluating after the first 2 months just to see if it's worth booking Hawks Nest for that, because if there isn't enough attendance, then the club can't continue to be official. So we'll be reevaluating after the first few meetings and seeing how it works out.
And I know he's worked on, they don't do gooey anything anymore. So he's on his phone, he's able to put a whole bunch of different songs on there just for fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Personally, I love baseball, and I love being at the field and singing with everyone and doing all the clapping stuff and all of that. So I think that it would be fun to sort of get together in Hawks Nest and have a little bit of that as well. Do you have a question?
Speaking of baseball.
Speaking of baseball.
Do you know what a baseball player's favorite rock band instrument is?
What?
That would be the bass guitar.
Definitely. All right, what else, folks? Any more questions, comments, concerns? Yeah. Yeah, they can. When there's not an event in Hawks Nest, the TV is always open for members to come and use. So, yeah, if you wanted to be here for the whole game, most often, I think it will be okay. Sundays aren't super busy days. But, for example, Easter, which is tomorrow, Carl wanted to have a 7th Inning Stretch meeting on Easter. Unfortunately, food and beverage will be seating people in Hawks Nest. So it's going to be unavailable for that time. So that's a small example of when Hawks Nest won't be available for any of it, much less the 1 hour slot. But yeah, I see people in here all the time just sort of hanging out on the couches and watching whatever games happen to be going. So
Well, it would be America.
hey, they won last night. That's one game though. We'll see.
And the first game here will be the 30th.
Yes. Yep, and I have that posted on MTL already. So if anyone's interested in the 7th Inning Stretch, April 30th is going to be the first meeting.
I haven't noticed when I was looking at ATL, one of our photos,
Mhm.
know if they're all populated.
One of the photos from your
So
photo shoot.
We had the official photos taken from the community members.
Oh, I've heard mention of this. It's through Shay, right?
Yeah, so I saw the first one, it was Peter and two people walking trails.
Mhm. I do not have the information for that. I know that they're probably not using all of the promotional material. Yeah.
I don't know for certain, but Janelle and Kelly were in it too, and they asked Paula, who at the time said that they're being used for Shea advertisements across the country, not matter where it is. And yes, I saw it.
Yeah, so perhaps if you reach out to the person that you worked with to take those photos, they would have better answers for you. And I will connect with Paula and see if she has more information on that too. That happened well before I started, so it's not something I have a ton of information on. I know. Yeah. I don't think that they're all being used at the same time, so perhaps the one with Ginger will be switched out with pictures of other members, so we'll see how that works out, but I'll definitely get some more information on that for you. Well, I'll get on that and figure out what's going on. All right, anything else? Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you next week.